Let's head to Capitol Hill. A member of the House Oversight Committee, Florida Congressman Byron Donalds, joins me now. Congressman, how are you going to get the tapes of Biden's interview with Special Counsel Robert Hur? Those are the tapes that are talking about Biden's mental acuity. How are you going to get them?
Well, the first thing is, Stuart, the House needs to actually finish its work, which we started last night in the Oversight Committee. And I know it was a very interesting committee last night, but we have to hold Merrick Garland in contempt. What the White House is trying to do, they're once again, they are covering up for Joe Biden. They do not want the American people to actually hear this audio. They're saying that the transcript is good enough, but that's not true, because in parts of the audio where I don't know if Joe Biden is mumbling or stumbling or whatever what's going on, the White House transcript says it's inaudible. That's not good enough. We need to be able to hear all of this, because at the end of the day, Joe Biden violated the Espionage Act when he was a U.S. Senator and when he was a vice president. That is against federal law, despite what Robert Hur says. Even Robert Hur says he violated the law. He just said that he's just not going to prosecute because he's an elderly man. So we need to get to the entire bottom of this. That's why the audio recording is important. How we get it? You first have to hold Merrick Garland in contempt for not complying with a congressional subpoena that gives us the ability to try to go to court and seek that recording.
I want to transfer our attention now to the New York trial of Donald Trump. You went to the Trump trial yesterday to show your support. You were with him, right there with him. How is Trump holding up? You got close to him. There's all this pressure on the man. How's he holding up?
He's holding up really well, actually, Stuart, because he knows that this case is a bunch of hot garbage. Alvin Bragg brought a case where there is no case. The star witness is Michael Cohen, who Mr. Blanche yesterday in court basically unraveled him right in front of the jury to be the liar that we all know that he is. And then number three, Judge Marchand is a hack. He donated to Joe Biden specifically as a judge, something that judges in our country do not do, because they want to actually demonstrate their impartiality. Judge Marchand has been a contributor to Joe Biden, the political rival of Donald Trump. And then you layer on top of that the fact that Judge Marchand's daughter is making money fundraising for Democrats using this trial and using its image and its likeness to raise money for Democrats. She makes money off of this. So Donald Trump is in very good spirits, obviously frustrated with this stupid case, because it is stupid, it's ridiculous, it's a travesty of justice, but his spirits are great.
There's speculation that Trump is pushing you to run for governor of Florida at the end of DeSantis' term. If you don't get the vice president spot, would you run for governor?
Listen, Stuart, you're trying to have me break news with you now. I'm not going to break any news. Right now, we're focused on 2024, making sure Donald Trump goes back to the White House to be the 47th president of the United States. We got to get our country back on track. We have nutty people all through our government led by crazy Joe Biden, the master of disaster himself. It's time for Donald Trump to get back in the White House.
Yeah, you're saying all the right things. Congressman Byron Donalds, thanks for joining us this morning. Good to see you again. Thank you, sir.